All right, you live.
All right, man. So we're doing the after show, GBTC Podcast after hours show, Storytime with Mack. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story. Uh, Met this girl. We're gonna call her Big Red.
Okay, Big Red.
Big Red. I'm working at this job. I'm I'm always at the job by myself. I'm hella busy. This particular day. No other days I'm normally busy, but this particular time I'm really busy. She comes in the door. I got like 4 people ahead of her. But I see her. She got this presence to her. And she got this glow. She was so vibrant. I was like, damn, what the fuck is that back there? But I'm working. I'm trying to be professional. Blah, blah, blah. Everything good. So I'm working. As I get rid of a customer, she get closer. This motherfucker radiating, bro. So I'm working, working. She finally comes up to me. When she comes in, 5, 6 other motherfuckers just come in loud and whatever, whatever. So I'm like, damn, now I gotta rush because I'm like, damn, I'm pressed for time. She's asking me something about some headphones. She said I rushed her. I ain't think I rushed her. I just was upset that I ain't get a chance to talk to her like I wanted to talk to her because I had normally there's nobody in the store. So after I cleared everything out, all the customers going, I'm getting ready to load up. I hit my homeboy Troy. I said, boy, Troy, I said, dog, this big tall red, beautiful motherfucker came through the store today. I'm going through this how bad I wanted to talk to her because I was scared I wasn't gonna see her again. So I'm going through receipts trying to find who paid for what and trying to put the names together like, oh, this what. So I ain't have social media too tough like that. So I told Troy, put this name in to see if the Joker come up with any kind of social media. He said, man, bro, I ain't got nothing coming up for her. I said, damn. Now I gotta hope she eventually come back in the store. Good thing was she bought some headphones that's trash. So I figured she was gonna come back eventually, either return them or talk shit about them. Something was gonna happen with them. A week later, she came in the store talking about these headphones are trash. The good thing was I was by myself this time. So she come in the store. She telling me the headphones trash, blah 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 blah. I'm laughing about the shit, right? She's like, well, this shit ain't fucking funny. I said, yes, it is. It is funny because I was like, you know what? I wanted to really talk to you when you was in the store the first time. She was like, for real, you showing that like you were rushing me and stuff. I said, well, you know, understand. I had a whole bunch of people in there. She's like, I know you were busy. I know you seemed like you sweet and all that stuff, but I did feel like I was rushed. I said, well, how about this? How about I'm going to return these for you since you said they trash. I'm gonna give you a pill. Pick any pill you want on the shelf. I got you. She said, for real? Yeah, I'm gonna take the return and I'm gonna give you a pill on the house on me. No.
Hey,
I said, what's the catch? I said, ain't no catch. You probably want some coochie or something. I said, no, it ain't that. I just want you to be happy as a customer. She said, all right. So she did what she had to do. I told her the story. After she told me her name, I told the story what I had said. I was trying to find her on the receipt. And she started laughing. She said, oh, you really want to talk to me for real? I said, yes. I seen something. I was like, damn, I got to holler at her again. I hope she come back in the store. And she was like, yeah. I thought you looked good too and all, but like I said, you was busy. You rushed me. I didn't get a chance to talk to you. And I was like, okay, it's cool. Whatever, whatever. So we exchanged numbers. Talked off and on for a little minute. And, we had a couple good times, you know. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit. We had stopped talking to each other for a minute due to circumstances. We rekindled. And we was like, we're going to go out on a date. I said, okay. Go out on this date. I said, where we going? She said, where you want to go? I had something in mind, but then I said I wanted to see what she wanted to do too before I just take over the whole thing. So she was like, I want to get something from this place because I had something else lined up too. So we were like, okay. So we used her GPS to get to the place. We vibing, we talking, listening to music, talking shit, trying to catch back up and all that stuff at the same time. And the GPS is taking us all over the fucking place. I mean, what the hell your GPS doing, bro? She told me, man, I don't know. It's right though. We going right. We going right. We passing by signs and streets and shit, talking about racist words and shit on houses, and I'm like, where the hell we at? We seeing flags,
Well,
Confederate flags and stuff everywhere. I'm like, man, we somewhere we ain't supposed to be, dog. She talking about, man, we all right, we all right, we all right. Man, we riding all these places, man. We rode for about 2 hours trying to get to this place that's supposed to be in Jacksonville. Man, we end out of town somewhere. Mess around with her. We out of town somewhere. We somewhere to the equivalent of a Miller's Ale House. I don't know if y'all have Miller's Ale House or not, but it was something to the equivalent of that. All right. Still, we making the best of. You know, we love each other company, so we having a good time. Still, it was just a little trip because she had to drive for 2 hours just to go to something like Miller's. That could have been anywhere. All right. So we did what we had. We ate there. We hung out. We went and did some other little stuff. So she didn't want to go home. I didn't want to go home. So I was like, let's go back, my place. Blah, blah, blah. All right. We get back to the house. So, I am, I keep me some female body wash and I got all smell good and all that shit. I done lit a nice little candle in the room while she in the living room watching TV. Got her a nice little rag. I put about 4 nice soaps down there for her, blah, 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 blah. I knew she was going to stay. So I got her a nice warm rag, warm towel, fresh out the dryer. I turned the dryer on for a couple seconds so that mug be fresh. So I'm trying to, I'm setting the mood. I lit this nice little candle I had got up. Man, I was like, okay, we're going to make this shit right. Now, the first couple times we had sex was just okay. It was okay. Half of that shit was on me for certain reasons. And I don't know what her end was, but I'm going to blame most of it on me. Okay. So I go back out of the living room. She said, what you was in there doing? It smelled good back there. I said, I'm just making sure the room was good. She told me, you trying to hurry and get me in the room, huh? I said, yeah, I want you to be comfortable. So how you know I was going to stay? Because you came back to the house. I knew you were going to stay. It's after 11 o'clock. You ain't finna go home no time soon. I'm trying to get some coochie with you. I said, I'm going to try to get what you're trying to give me. So she come back. All right. She went there. She took her a shower. I went in the shower. I asked her everything. You need anything? She said, no, I'm good. I said, all right. So I went in the other bathroom, took me a nice little shower, had me some nice shit on, had me some smell good, put my little body scrub on, smelling all fucking vanilla-y shit. So she comes out the shower. She looking beautiful. She glowing. She tall. She like 6 foot. And big, tall motherfucker too. Big, tall, thick old thing too. And I was just like, damn. She put on one of my jerseys. She put on, I think, my Steph Curry jersey. Oh my God. There's something about a girl in a jersey, boy, with nothing on up under it. Boy, the long hair, thick yellow legs was glowing. She put this little oil on. She was it was just nice. It was just nice. So we in the bed, we put on, niggas here, we put on something, we ain't finna watch the movie and no shit like that.
All right.
So we just put something on for background noise. You know what a nigga trying to do. So she keep putting the booty on me. Old boy standing up now. She told me, why are you so hard? I said, shit, you know why?
Salute.
Okay.
Salute.
So this shit got funny to me. So I'm a grown man. I'm working my way here till I'm on the neck. I get to the breast. I'm working my way down. And I get to her stomach. Everything's good. I'm working my way down slowly, but everything's good. I get down there to the to the cooter meat. And I say, damn. I'm down there doing my thing. I said, damn, this ain't normal wetness. This shit like slippery. I said, why this shit so fucking slippery and slick? Like, it should have had a caution sign on that motherfucker, like slippery and wet. Like, so I stood up. I got from under there for about a couple seconds. I got from up under there. And I said, damn, girl, what you got going on down here? She told my boy, I ain't had no facial hair like that back then. So she was like, boy, all this was glowing, glossy, like greasy looking and all that shit. She bust out fucking laugh. She closed her legs, flipped over and bust out laughing. I said, what's so fucking funny? She's like, dude, Oh, my bad, my bad. I meant to tell you. Oh my god, I feel so embarrassed by this. I feel so embarrassed. I said, "What you embarrassed by? I mean, what the fuck is going on? I'm doing like this here and shit. I'm trying to scare what she gonna say." She talks to me. So I had shaved like earlier today because I figured we were gonna do something, and I put some Vaseline down there so it won't chafe or nothing like that, and blah blah blah. I said, "But damn, did you reapply that motherfucker that you got out the shower?" She talking about, "Yeah, I did," like a dumbass. So she, nigga, my face is oily as fuck. Like this shit wasn't coming off or nothing. It was crazy. So, so I'm like, okay, it's what it is, what it is. So she's like, "Yeah, man, let's do it, whatever." I'm like, "Blanca, let's do it." She told me, "We want to go in the room, get the towel, and wipe down." And I said, "Man, I'm good. Now I'm in there now. It's fuck it, it's whatever." I said, "Hold that thought, man. I'm good. I want to grab some, put some more flavor down there. I'm more oil. That might well make it taste better too. So fuck it. I grabbed me some flavoring and went down there and did my little thing, whatever, whatever. And I don't know what it was that night. I don't know because we had such a great time and we wasn't like no sneaking or nothing. I don't know what it was, but we had like some of the best sex I probably ever had to that day, to that time period. And it was just chemistry, man. We had so much chemistry, and we just knew how to touch each other, knew how to what made each other get off or whatever. And it was like one of them things, like, damn, what the fuck this shit was at, you know? And just nothing never came up out of it. After that, we just were always like cool. We cut each other off um, whenever we get in like a relationship or something, but we never like made nothing work like as far as like a relationship. But mm, I don't
Dang.
know.
So what I'm getting out of this is Vaseline and tahine is where it's at, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's
man.
dying.
Tahini, yeah. Hey, man, you do that. I got another one for you. I got another story for you. I'm fresh. I'm young too. I'm like 22. I'm gonna say 22, 20 or 21. I'm gonna say 21. Just got out of my very first relationship, and I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie, I was hurt. I had never been in a relationship. I was a grown man. First relationship was in my 20s. Well, 19. And this is when MySpace was popping. And one day I just got a message on MySpace. Now I probably about a good 2 months out of the relationship. I got a message on MySpace. This girl, pretty little woman, hit me up. I'm like, damn, she fine as fuck. I know this must be a bot. And she hits me up, telling me all this stuff. Hey, I like your profile, I like your pictures, blah blah blah. My name, this, that. She gave me her work number, her cell number, and her home number.
Damn.
And I said, damn, what the fuck? So I'm like, man, I told my brother, God bless day. I told my brother, I said, man, Jay, look at this. He's talking about, damn, that motherfucker. She's talking about, he said, damn, that bitch fine. I said, yeah, you think she real? Well, them 904 numbers. I said, yeah, that's true. I guess it is. So I typed back, whatever, whatever. Baby hit me back like damn near immediately. Hey, I've been waiting on you to answer. Blah 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 blah. Give me a call tonight. I get off work at such time. I said, okay, cool. I called her. You know, I ain't even cool at this point. I'm just green. I called her exactly when she said call her. You know how they be. You know, they'll wait a little while, act like they busy. You know you want to call, but you ain't gonna call. Just so you don't sound thirsty and shit. No, I was thirsty, motherfucker. I called. She answered phone, beautiful voice, beautiful voice, and I'm like, damn, she tight. I said, okay. We talked for about an hour, and my minutes. I was running up my little minutes. You know, back then we had minutes, and you had to talk about a certain time till your minutes was free. Man, I'm talking all on my damn minutes. I just went free at all, so I was like, man, I gotta call you back after 9. So my minutes free. She like, okay, that's fine. I understand. I got T-Mobile mine after 7. I said, yeah, I ain't got it like that. I remember to call you after 9. So called her. We talked another about 4 hours on the phone. We're just talking about random shit. And then the next day, I was bumming. I ain't gonna lie, I was bummy. I wasn't really working. I was still at my mama's house. Um, she calls early that morning around about 8:30. My grandma comes like, "Hey, somebody on the phone wants you." I said, "Man, it's 8 something o'clock morning, man. I don't hear that shit." He said, "Hey, he gonna call you back. He ain't trying to hear that shit." And she said, "Tell him this such and such." I said the girl name, so she said this. She said this is such a. I thought about it. Oh, that's old best baby. Hold on. I'm right, crust out my eyes, everything. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's up? You want to talk to me? I said, no, man, I ain't know who you were. I thought you was somebody else. Blah blah blah. When you little girlfriends, I said, I ain't got no girlfriend. Like I told you, I'm still hurt a little bit. She's like, okay, well, how about this? What you doing Friday? This was Thursday. I said, probably nothing. Can I come see you after I get off work? I said, yeah, sure, of course. All right. I want you to make me cause she know I was burning CDs and shit. She was like, I want to make a couple of CDs, and I also want you to make me a panty dropper CD for me. I said, oh,
Whoa.
I said, oh, okay, I got you. I got you. She said, okay, I want you to really do that for me now. I got you. Okay. Friday comes. Clockwork. Baby, they said she got off at 6:30. She said, hey, I get off at, she called me, say, I just got off. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. They were there 6:41. Just like she said, she was on the way. I'm like, okay, good. I got my little smell good on. I had me some Curve on. I ain't had no money. I had me some Curve on, the original. I'm trying to smell a little decent. Had the room smelling good. I had to put some good carpet freshener on the carpet in the room and all that old bullshit. I had, trying to make it smell presentable. Get to the door. I opened up the door. Oh my God, y'all. She was better than the picture. I ain't had no business being with this woman. I ain't had no business being with this woman, dog. What the fuck this woman want with me? She came in the house and introduced to my grandma. My grandma said, hey, you sound like you pretty as hell. My grandma was blind. She couldn't see. She was like, you sound pretty, like you pretty as hell. And I said, grandma, she gorgeous. And then my brother come out the room. He said, hey, this is Jay, my brother. My brother bit his lip like, he ain't hiding it. So I showed her to my room. I asked her if she wants something to drink. She said, no, not right now. So I went and grabbed me something to drink. My brother said, the fuck she want with you? I did this. I said, I don't know. I don't know, Jay. I have no idea. But we get in the room. She at my computer. We talking. She picking out all her little songs and stuff. So we just talking and chilling. So she sees my little porn section. And I said, oh, my bad. You can go scroll by there. She told me, no, I want to see. I said, nah, man. I said, that's kind of embarrassing. She said, I want to see what kind of movies you watch. I watch porn. I said, okay, go for it. I just want to see what your taste is. All right. She going through it. Okay, I like this. Oh, this one ain't too bad. Oh, I'm like, why you like these kind of ones? And blah, she just teaching me shit. So she seen the little R. Kelly thing. So you got R. Kelly stuff? You a real, you be doing that stealing shit for real. You got all the stuff. You got the Eve. You got R. Kelly's. You got blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I got all that. So she having a good time. She was like, damn, I just kept seeing her moving in the thing. Like, ooh, 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 ooh. So I'm like, damn. In my head, I wanted this trial, but I'm still green. So the greenest shit possibly ever came up. I'm talking this was corny ass shit, y'all. I said, hey, you want something to drink? She said, yeah, I want something to drink this time. I said, okay, what you want? She was like, you got a soda or something? I said, yeah, I got sodas. Went and grabbed her like, I can't think of some one of them damn, it was a strawberry Fanta or some shit. And I got me something. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm a writer. I'm a put a message when she go to the bathroom because I know she gonna have to pee soon. She done been here long enough. I know a girl's gonna have to pee eventually. When she drank soda, we still talking about the porn and shit. She making her CD still, but she still watching my porn. So she was like, "Hey, where's your bathroom?" I said, "Yes." Okay, go out here, make a left, and then you make another left. It's the first door on the left. Cool. Bet. I did the greenest, corniest shit ever, bro. I went and grabbed my sticky pad. And I wrote on the sticky pad, hey, I don't know if this offends you or not, I'm sorry. I know we watching porn. I'm getting turned on. I don't know if you getting turned on like I am, but I want this. If we don't do nothing else, I just want to eat your pussy or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Some old shit I had, bro. Some green ass shit, dog. Wrote the shit on the sticky pad and put the bitch on the chair. So I said, okay, hope this works. So I went out the room. I went in the kitchen like I was doing something. I said, okay, I'm at least be in the kitchen. Hopefully she see it. A couple seconds go by. She said, wait a minute. I said, oh shit. She said, Sean, come here. I said, oh shit. Come here right now. I said, oh shit. I said, okay, I'm coming. I come in the room, I say, I'm already apologizing. Hey, sister, I'm sorry if I offended you. Blah, 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 blah. She talking about, wait a minute, sit your motherfucking ass up and sit your ass fucking down right now. I said, okay, I'm sorry. If you want to go, you can
Damn.
go. I got your CDs ready. I just don't want no issues. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I said, what? She said, nigga, I've been in this bitch watching porn with your ass for over an hour. My drawers is wet. That's why I had to go to the fucking bathroom. Because I had to change my goddamn pussy. My shit was wet as fucking this damn chair. And now you finally ask me if you want to do something? Nigga, I've been ready to fuck for 40 minutes. I said, oh. Well, I'm sorry if I delayed this process. She talking about, it's all right. Take this pussy, nigga. Like I said right now, lock that door and take this pussy. I said, all right. I got you.
What?
I got you,
Yo.
bro. I locked the door. She taking off her shit fast. I'm trying to do my little shit, make sure nobody can come in. But like I said, I stand with parents. Y'all, this shit got weird. Okay.
Oh.
I went and found a condom in the room, found one of the condoms. She was like, I'm putting that bitch on. I got the bitch halfway out the raffle. You know, you sliding that bitch down. She grabbed my hand. She flung that bitch across the room. Put the dick in me, nigga. Now. Stop fucking playing with me. She beating on my bed to my stop fucking playing with me. I said, okay, you got it. She ain't want no foreplay. She ain't want no nothing. So I'm hitting her. She said, all right, we missionary, whatever. Kissing on the neck, mess with her little titties a little bit. She said, oh, I want you to take this motherfucking pussy now. I want you to take this shit. Take this shit now. She pushed me off her with her legs and her feet. She turned over doggy style. I want you to take this shit and then grab my hair and double wrap that motherfucker and you take this shit. I said,
Oh,
okay, okay,
Yo.
all right. I'm thinking I'm hitting this shit hard as I could. She told me, I want you to hit this shit hard, fast, deep, and long. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. At this point, I'm like, baby, you gonna get one or two of these. Now you finna get all 4 or 5 of this shit you trying to say you trying to want me to do here. Cause I'm only a normal guy. So I'm doing this shit. And she like, it put me on, they put me on, and she loud. I'm like, dude, you don't know I got my grandma out there in the living room and all this shit. So I'm doing this shit. Now my walls, I'm gonna give you an example of this. My walls wasn't like flat, solid wall, and then it had like the little ridges and shit, spiky, like it was rough. Like you run your hand across, it's kind of roughish. So she was like, "Take this thing up." Man, I'm hitting her hard as I possibly could. I'm hitting her so hard, I ain't even fucking worrying about me. I'm just trying to satisfy this joker. I'm missing pump, thrusting her so hard, I missing let go of her waist a little bit, and she goes forward. Bust the shit out of her fucking forehead on my wall. I mean, she hits her head hard as fuck on my wall. Oh, snap. Oh, my bad, snap probably talking. She, whoever they did probably hear me.
no, you good. You good. You good.
Oh, okay. So if she hits her forehead on the wall, I'm stopped. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. Oh shit, girl, you alright? You alright? You alright? She said, nigga, you don't get back there and go get back to what you supposed to be motherfucking doing. Hell yeah, nigga, I'm alright. That's the shit I motherfucking want, nigga. I don't care about this shit. Fuck this foot. I say, at this point now, I'm just fucking for pride. It's pride only at this point now. I ain't getting nothing out of this shit no more. I ain't getting no nut. I ain't getting no nothing. I'm just pride is on the line now. So
She must
5 more
do you
minutes go
like this.
by. She said, "Whew, whew, I'm done." I said, "You done?" I ain't got nothing out of this shit, but fucking chest pounding, sweating, and nothing. She's talking about I'm done. Who you?
Oh
You told
my
my
god.
answer. And this bitch proceeds to pat me on my motherfucking back, nigga.
Uh-uh.
Yo.
She pat me on my motherfucking back.
Oh,
You
good
did a
boy.
good job.
Nigga, no.
Dog, I was so fucking mad. In my head, I was so mad. But I was like, you know what? It is what it is. She's like, Sean, I got me a good conversation. I watched good porn. I got me some good dick. I got me some CDs. I think it's time for me to go. I said, all right. Walked out. My brother was out in the living room with my grandmama. That nigga gave me a high five on the sofa. Go outside. She leaned on the car. We hugged up or whatever. She gave me like 5, 6 kisses. I'm like, damn. She like, when you going? I said, when you gonna come back? I might come back on a couple days. It's all right. I said, I really enjoyed my time. She said, I did too. I ain't never heard that bitch again.
Damn.
She got what she wanted.
And did me like a nigga, dog. Hit and ran.
Bruh.
Oh man, gave
I
you the
got
slut walk.
there's so many questions throughout this
You
entire
can ask.
So wait, all right. So you randomly just find you on MySpace.
Random.
You don't even know who the fuck she's. So she's literally you don't even know. Like, she not from around the way, not the same, bruh.
She just found me. I spent hours on the
Uh,
phone with this girl talking about how heartbroken I was and shit from my last relationship, how I fucked it up or when whatever with my first relationship. And I was telling her, like I ain't never really recovered from it. That's my first time ever going through a real breakup. And she was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna be your friend." Blah blah blah. She was there for me.
nah, for real.
That's
She
what
was
it
there.
was, man. She was there for
And
you to get
like I
over.
said, she was like fucking beautiful, bro. Like best looking chick I ever been with ever. Like real talk. Like ain't even close. And like I said, she didn't even look real. Like it was like the fuck. Like I still question like what the fuck is this? Like why me? Like why
Bruh.
you chose me out of all folks? And like I told you, my brother was like, what the fuck she want with you? I said, I
Some
have no idea.
CDs and to get up back.
But dude, you had this. If
Bruh.
y'all knew the impact her head hit that damn wall with, dog, that shit made a loud ass thump. It was so bad. My mom, I didn't know she was in the house. My mom heard it. She said, "Who the fuck threw something at the wall?"
This is a wild time. Yo, you had me, bro. You had me when you said your grandma is blind. I
Mhm.
was like, wait a minute.
She sound.
Just she sound.
Yeah,
How did you have music on?
no, Mhm. I ain't. The
Mm.
reaction when she said, "Come on," I wasn't thinking about nothing else but locking the door. That's all I was ready to do. Like I said, this was probably. Like I said, I ain't think this was even gonna be possible.
That
I
is
mean, yeah, because you wrote that mug down on the sticky on a post-it note.
Yes.
she was
Yep.
talking. She was talking straight shit to you. I couldn't imagine.
No.
Was she moaning loud or she was just talking shit?
She dude, I to this day, like I said, I don't know.
Or you just zoned out because
I was
she
zoned out,
just
bro, because she
like,
was
bruh, like,
fucking. I don't know what the hell she was type of shit she was on. Like I said, I wouldn't get nothing out of this Cause you as men, we have a pace that's good for us that we can like enjoy it.
Yeah.
I wasn't enjoying nothing about this shit. It was just like trying to do what she wanted me to do and talking crash shit and doing this, and I'm like, fuck. And that's what I see after she hit her head and was like, nigga, that shit don't bother me, and wiped the fucking forehead and did like this here. I said, oh, okay.
Oh, she different. She a type. She. You know what? What's the word? She has a kink or
Well, S&M.
Fetish.
Yeah.
a fetish. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
She got some type of bruh throwing the condom around across the room. First off, that's yeah. I'd have left my body too. Like it's just no.
Oh, I was taking
Bruh.
too long. She grabbed my hand, grabbed that bitch, grabbed the tip of that shit and threw that bitch clean across the room. I was in for the fight of my life, Mike. I did wrong. I was in for the fight of my life, Mike.
She verbally abused this nigga, bro. Like I swear to God, like you can't talk to me and just leave me like oh
No.
my God, you talk to me like that and then pat me on my back.
This shit, the motherfucker said fast, hard, deep,
Long.
and something else. I'm like, the fuck? How?
Oh my God. Yeah,
He
good.
gave you an attaboy at the end though, Mac. That's what got me. That attaboy.
Yeah,
Catch
that motherfucker stop me. Now I'm jackhammering the shit out of this motherfucker, and it's like a fucking 18-wheeler. You put on brakes, it ain't gonna just stop right now. This motherfucker talking about, hey, all right, I'm done now. I'm like, wait a minute, you done? I ain't done. Whew. You tore my ass up. Motherfucker sitting on the side, tapping on my motherfucking back. You did a great job.
Oh shit.
The fuck?
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
And the crazy part is, you said she was bad as fuck. I think that'd be the misconception. Like you would think it would have went differently.
A whole lot differently. That motherfucker, I'm talking about, dog. I swear she was like 5'5", probably about 150 pounds. D-sized breasts, nice, luscious little brown little thighs, nice sized little butt, pretty ass hazel eyes, long real hair, and she was Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Okay, that explains it. That explains it.
And she had the wet hair going.
Now this whole story makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yo, papi.
With the wet hair got me. That shit was like madness, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, this is
I was in here for 40 minutes ready to go. You just now asked.
Yeah, just not asking me. She was talking about she got mad. She really was hot by that. She told me, nigga, John, motherfucker, I've been here 40 minutes. I'm always waiting to see her. Nobody said, you just not asking me. And I'm like, my bad.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
Mm-hmm.
No, that story is great.
That's it. Yeah. But yeah, that's story time, man.
Well, now, do we have any other stories to share?
No, okay.
I don't think I got no story like that.
I ain't got nothing like that one.
Well,
I don't give them all out right now.
I guess I could go ahead and I can try to share one. I guess I could go ahead and attempt to share one. It's not going to be as glorious as yours.
I hope it'd be better.
No, it ain't going to be better. It's mainly going to be something on my end. It's still something that Pat, Chris Mosley and Chris Turner still fuck with me to this day, and the other Chris too. Chris Owens. It's a story that they still fuck with me about to this day.
Okay.
So we used to go bowling a lot on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So go bowling, and galaxy bowling and all this stuff. And keep in mind, this is way before I met Quisha and all of this stuff, before I even had kids.
Mm.
So, go bowling and all of this stuff. I stayed with my mom at the time. And, went bowling and all the weekend, and then it was just one girl in there, she looked pretty good. she looked pretty good. I was like, oh well shit, look at her. Like, but damn. I saw her looking towards this way, and I was like, hey Mike, go ahead, all man. I think she looking at you. I'm like, man, she ain't paying no damn attention to me. I said, she probably looking at one of y'all ass.
Mm-hmm.
I said, she probably looking at y'all. She ain't paying no attention to me. So shit. That's happening. He's like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Mike, man, stop bullshit, man. Go on over there and at least talk to her. I said, just because you said something, I'm going to just go over there and shoot my shot.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see where the fuck it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And, went over there, shot my shot. She was like, what took you so long? Like, what the fuck you mean? Took me so long? I've been checking you out for a minute. Like,
oh,
I thought you was looking at them. I thought you was looking at my cousin them. No, I'm talking about you. I'm checking you out. Like, oh, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool, bet. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's up? What's your name? You talking shit? So and so, so and so. She was like, just talking shit while we're bowling and all of this shit.
mm-hmm.
Chris still fucking with me on the sidelines while they over there bowling this shit. That nigga ain't came back yet. That nigga been over there for a minute. Because we went to the side, started talking.
Mm-hmm.
And then, got a phone number and shit and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, bet. This is and got a phone number and shit and all of that. And, Chris was like, damn, man. I said, oh, man, what's up, man? You got a number? Like, yeah, I got a number and shit. Oh, man, that's cool, man. Like, got a number, and then probably about a day, probably about 2 days later,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, I ended up hitting her up because I was working. She was trying to reach out to me, but I was like, man, I was working real bad at the time, so I was working. I was like, man, I've been trying to catch up with you and all of this stuff. Like, man, you ignoring my calls and all this stuff. Like, no, man, ain't nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that at all. Like, so, of course, I'm staying with my mom at the time. Of course, like, well, I want to come through this weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you got planned? I want to come through this weekend. I said, oh, for real? Oh, okay. You come on through, you know what I'm saying, this weekend. I did one of your numbers, man. I ain't do all romantic and all of this shit and light a candle and all of this shit, but,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't do all of that shit.
Yeah.
But she came through, and I wasn't, honestly and truly, I wasn't expecting nothing to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting shit at all. The only fucked up part about it, because I was staying with my mom, and my mom, it's like my room is where Snap is on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's my room, and my mom's room was like right like how my camera is.
Okay.
We pretty much like that.
Yeah.
So, she came over, we swung by, we sitting down, kicking it, talking shit, watching movies and all of that stuff. And then, she started started playing wrestling and shit, playing with me and shit, play wrestling and all of this shit. Like, all right, now, you constantly fucking around, like teasing me. You know what I'm saying? Let you know, like, some shit finna go down.
Yeah.
And I was in a dry period too. So I was in a real dry period. So
I got you.
I ain't had none in probably about a good 3 or 4 months. So I was like in a real dry period.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you gonna fuck around and find out while you keep on. It was like, oh, like you gonna do something. You ain't gonna do nothing. I said, all right, keep on.
No.
I said, keep on now. Something else is gonna happen.
Yeah.
You keep on. So, you know what I'm saying? She got the shit talking and all of that stuff. And I got started kissing on her neck, rubbed on titties. You know what I'm saying? Got me some whipped cream. Went downtown.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, really?
Got me some whipped cream. Went down, and you know what I'm saying? She was like, "Oh." After that she was like, "Oh shit, I wasn't expecting that." Like, yeah, I know your ass wouldn't, but I'm not done. She's like, "Oh, for real? Not done?" And I guess that was my fuck up right there. When when I wasn't done. No, I mean fucked up in a good way. Because I should have held back, but I didn't hold back at all because of the fact that how long it's been. I didn't hold back at all. So it was just straight ground and pound. I just went in there. It was just straight ground and pound.
Damn.
Damn, she was like, "Oh shit, hold on, wait a minute." Like, no, wait on. I said, "No, wait, hold on. You started this shit. This shit, so I'm finna finish it."
Yeah.
And it's making so bad about. She was kind of loud. She was kind of loud. And after we got done, she went to sleep, and she was like, she went to sleep, and then we fell asleep, and I fixed her something to eat or whatnot. We ate, sat down, watched a movie, went to sleep after we was done. It was probably about a good hour or 2 hours of ground and pound in different positions.
Damn.
Yeah.
2 hours ground and pound. You told a line tonight, huh?
So found the right one.
So I think she left early that morning.
Mm-hmm.
I think she got up she got up around about 7.
Mm-hmm.
And we got up, got ready, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I helped her to the door and to the car and stuff because she was kind of wobbly a little bit. So went to the car and stuff. She was like, "Oh, like man." She was like, "Shit. I wasn't expecting that." And I'm like, "Well, you was talking shit, so I had to defend myself.
There
You
you
was
go.
talking shit, so I had to defend myself." She's like, "Yeah, you're right." She was like, "Yeah, you're right. You right on that. You proved your point and all this stuff." That was probably like my very first. That was probably one of my very first like one night stands that I ever had, and had and regret. had and regret. The main reason I regret it, I'll tell you the end of it. So after I walked out and stuff, mom popped up. She was like, "Hey, she all right?"
Damn.
She like, "She all right?" I'm like, "What you talking about, Mom?" It's like, "So you gonna act like I ain't hear all of that shit last night?"
Oh shit!
You gonna act like I ain't hear all of that shit last night?
Nigga,
You gonna act like I ain't heard none of that?
right?
Nigga, I couldn't sleep until y'all got done. I couldn't sleep until y'all got done. Like, nigga, what the fuck you think this is? I'm proud of you, but damn.
I'm dead, bro.
I'm looking at my mom like,
Oh my God. Like I ain't hear none of this shit.
my mouth dropped. I'm like, "Mom, I thought you was, I literally thought you was asleep."
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, how can I sleep through that? I can't sleep through that.
Damn.
I couldn't sleep through that. What's
Damn.
wrong with you? I couldn't sleep through that.
Damn.
I'm proud that you laid it down. I'm
Is she
proud.
okay?
Is she okay?
I'm happy. I'm proud that you laid it down. I'm very proud of you. But
Yeah.
damn, son. She was like, "But damn, son."
Mm-hmm. That's
And
funny.
so the messed up part, and here's the messed up part of the story, though.
Okay.
The messed up part of the story, after that happened, I never saw the girl again. That's the thing. I never saw her again.
You got dipped on too, huh?
I
Scared
never
of you
saw
though.
her. Huh?
She probably scared of your ass.
Hey, that's the one thing that That's
I
the
ain't fuck with
one
that nigga no more.
thing.
That nigga took me to Pound Town.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's what Chris them always fuck with me about. They
Oh my
always,
God.
hey Mike, hey Mike. They'll still they will still joke about it up to this day. They was like, hey Mike, hey man, I went bowling one day, man, and I still never seen that girl again. Like, man,
Dang.
what you do? Like, what you do, man? You fucked her off the face of the earth. I'm like, no, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all get off my case about this shit, man. Like, Mike,
Damn.
you gotta, Mike, come on now. You gotta admit now. You had that one moment at that one time with her, and we
Never
none
seen
of
her
us never
again.
saw her again. Now, come on now, Mike. You did something. I ain't did nothing but my motherfucking job. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's all I did. So that's the end of that story. I'm just upset that I was not able to see her again, and hopefully to run across her again to at least have some type of damn
Want some
relationship.
closure? You want some
I
closure?
I, I,
Oh, see
I
again. She gonna go the other way. She gonna go the other way.
but that's just back over there too. Talking about
That's funny,
yes,
dog.
yes, nigga, I wanted some
Oh
closure.
my God.
Yes.
That's
I ain't
hilarious.
gonna
And
lie, I
that
felt
part,
like that too on mine too. I was like, well, damn, what the fuck did I do? She
see,
got CDs out me. She took all my essence. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Why? Why leave me alone? So I kind of understand, Mike. I understand.
but I know you probably looking and thinking like, damn, I never thought I would hear a story like that from Mike. Mike has. But yeah, but if you were to talk to Blaze, man, to get Blaze on the phone. Matter of fact, let me see if I could call his ass and get him on speakerphone. Cause he probably would remember the shit. Cause he still fuck with me about it. Like, nigga, you fuck that girl off the face of the earth, man. We never seen that girl again. He
No.
said we never seen that girl again, bro. Hold on, let me get Chris on the phone, man. See if he gonna pick up. That shit's stupid, bro. Nah, he probably ain't gonna pick up. Probably too late for his ass.
That is
Nah,
so
he ain't. Yeah, man. That shit's stupid though, bro. That shit's stupid though, man. But yeah, that's pretty much my story, man. That's pretty much what the fuck happened to me.
that is so
And y'all sure y'all don't got no other story to share? I'm talking about Tim and Vibe.
No, I'm good. I can't think of nothing right now. Y'all. Woo.
Oh shit. But anyway, I guess you could say Mack was the main event and mine was just pretty much the closer.
You good, man. I just said I want to share a couple on. We need to do this more often.
Oh shit, dude. Oh goddamn.
That was fun.
That was funny as fuck.
cool.
Anyway,
Thinking about some stories.
everybody, appreciate y'all for tuning in to GBTC Podcast After Dark. After Dark. Where, yeah, I know. Story time with the GBTC Podcast.
Mhm.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in. I will try to have this posted, this funny ass story time, pretty hopefully soon. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all have a good night. Take care, and we will talk to you all soon.